Now on WRDE Coast TV.
We're seeing cooler conditions to start the week with a few showers out there. We'll get a break from the 90s this week with some rain and storm chances. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
An explosion of electric driving in the county, how it's led to uncharted territory for EV maintenance.
Beach visit after a difficult week. President and Biden enjoying our coast following a week full of family issues. More information on the McGrath death. New details emerge of the former chief of staff to Maryland Governor Larry Hogan and how he died after being declared a fugitive by the FBI. McGee service plan. We learned tales of how the family of business and community leader Terry McGee planned to remember him following his death last week.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News Today. Your morning news starts right now.
Good morning. It is Monday, July 31st, 2023. I'm Matt Pensick, and Paige Marley is off today. And I started with clear skies, dare I say comfortable conditions. That could be changing slightly leading up to our broadcast. First Alert meteorologist Bob Try, he joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. And if you're living along the coast, you're looking up, seeing stars and saying, well, you're talking about rain? Yeah, we are. We're seeing clouds increasing now, moving east of 113, and even some showers from Milford now making their way into northwest parts of Sussex County. Even a heavier shower near Denton, Bridgeville. About to get into some showers back through Federalsburg, Hurlock, and then heavier showers around Easton right now. Not seeing any lightning in there, and the trend is weakening on these showers and a few light showers or sprinkles around Salisbury. So we've got one batch here moving out of D.C. onto Delmarva, and then there are more showers across northern Virginia. So make sure you have that umbrella handy as we go through time. There is a little disturbance sliding through. That's why we're seeing the showers. Temperatures, look at this, into the 60s. This is nice. Even lower 60s in Selbyville, and the winds are light at the present time. And as we go through time, we'll see those showers this morning on and off, and that will keep our temperatures a little cooler today. By noon, only low to mid 70s. And then by the afternoon, how about this? Lower 80s as opposed to 90s and 70s along the beaches, and maybe a thunderstorm as we go into the 4 o'clock hour. So keep an eye to the sky. It will be a cooler week ahead. The 90s take a break. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Bob. And as more people are driving electric in Sussex County, a number of problems have arisen. The lack of charging infrastructure, and more. And today, we will tell you about another area that hasn't quite caught up with the increasing number of EVs in the county, and that is auto repair shops. Coast TV News reporter Heidi Kirk is in our newsroom. And Heidi, the mechanics call electric vehicle maintenance uncharted territory.
Good morning, Matt and Bob. Actually, not easy is an understatement. I spoke with one Tesla owner who said he had to ship his Tesla all the way to North Carolina to get some maintenance after he was in a car wreck. And that's how it is all across Sussex County. I want you to know, I talked to on Friday a dozen auto repair shops in Sussex County, and I only found one that would do any EV repairs. And some can only refer you to the developer. On your screens, you'll see some footage from Meineke. They are one of the few places that can change EV tires and check brakes, but that type of maintenance is pretty routine, and their knowledge stops there. Most mechanics aren't even trained yet to service the cars, and the shops that do service them are booked months in advance. Thankfully, they do say that EVs don't need a whole lot of maintenance. It's mostly routine, and they're learning more every single day. But as these EVs become older, they're going to have more problems, and they really worry about the future here. Matt?
Hey, HDK, the electric vehicle market's evolving very quickly. Some mechanics are looking for solutions to this growing problem.
Matt, I spoke with someone at Ford over the weekend, and what he told me is he actually had just gotten back from a conference where this is all of what they were focusing on in Atlanta, looking to better serve their customers and train their technicians to make sure they can handle problems when they arise. So this is evolving very quickly, but we're still in the early stages here, but it's something that pretty much every auto mechanic is thinking about. Back to you.
All right, Heidi Kirk, thank you. Well, new this morning, President Biden continuing his visit to the beach. On Sunday, the president and the first lady were welcomed with re-election chants. Supporters of President Biden could be heard chanting 4 more years, to which the president responded with a wave. And after leaving the crowd, the Bidens made their way to the beach where they were seen sitting side by side and reading under an umbrella. The Bidens arrived in Rehoboth Beach on July 28th. This is following a turbulent week that saw the president's son plea deal on tax evasion and gun charges fall apart. And the president and First Lady Jill Biden, for the first time in 4 years, publicly acknowledged that they have a seventh grandchild, Navy, the daughter of Hunter Bidens in Arkansas. New details emerge as the autopsy report of Roy McGrath was made public on Friday. McGrath, you may remember, was the former chief of staff for former governor in Maryland, Larry Hogan. After missing a court appearance in March, he was declared a wanted fugitive. In April, the FBI found him in Tennessee. That's where he later died. Now, the autopsy report states McGrath died from 2 gunshot wounds, one of those being self-inflicted. The other was caused by an FBI agent who they say was acting in self-defense. McGrath was accused of fraud and embezzlement of close to $200,000, to which he denied those charges. This morning, the investigation continues into a car crash in Millsboro. Happened on Sunday. Got some photos to show you. This is from the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company. First responders say this Ford truck was in the Potnet's Lakeside development off of Long Neck Road. First responders say one person from this crash was taken to a medical facility. We do not have an update on their status. Details have been announced for upcoming funeral services for local business and community leader Terry McGee. He was the owner of McGee Motors in Georgetown and is known for helping and participating on many boards and committees throughout Sussex County. His wife, Vanessa McGee, took to Facebook, sharing how there are no words to express her sadness and gave details about upcoming funeral services. She said that the funeral arrangements will be this Wednesday, August 2nd. It will be at Sussex Central High School, a place she says McGee dearly loved. Visitation is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. with a service afterwards. A reception will be held after that at Mulligan's Point. Former President Trump faces new charges, possibly new indictments. His political rivals are moving forward, focusing on the race, their policies, and public frustrations. Meanwhile, President Biden focused on his reelection efforts in the face of high gas prices and high inflation. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us how all eyes are once again on former President Trump's legal troubles.
The Mar-a-Lago property manager charged in connection to classified documents found at former President Trump's estate is set to make his first court appearance in Miami Tuesday. And his first rally since the latest charges dropped, a defiant Trump blasted the cases against him.
These are ridiculous indictments.
The GOP frontrunner took to social media Sunday, poking fun at his closest Republican rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, posting this video with just one word: awkward. DeSantis says he's not taking offense to Trump's tactics.
I think it's just a reminder why there's so many millions of voters who will never vote for him going forward.
Republican presidential candidates are working to shift the focus away from the former president to their stance on issues.
We've got to focus on the things that matter, and things like national security, which includes border security.
We have to move forward. We've got to quit living in the past.
If the Republican Party puts Donald Trump forward as our nominee, we will give 4 more years to Joe Biden on purpose.
As his political opponents ramp up their attacks, President Biden is vacationing at his beach house in Delaware this week. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And another indictment against former President Trump, this one related to election interference. It could come this week. Grand jury in that case is set to meet on Tuesday. Well, we still have a lot more to get to on CoastTV News today. Coming up, DENREC aiming to get children excited about learning to fish. How you can get involved in the programs scheduled for next week. Also, the last day of the adoption special at the Brandywine Valley SPCA and the effort underway to match pets with their forever home. And country music star and Milton native Jimmy Allen exploring other talents in the wake of sexual assault lawsuits and countersuits. That and more when CoastTV News Today continues.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, sail into fun with the Rehoboth Bay Sailing Association. Delight your taste buds at Primo Hoagies in Ocean City. And get inspired by the X Squad Summer of Champions. Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
Performing out of space?
Yes, next July.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can't change these plans.
Dominating the rugged terrain with unstoppable power and agility, the Toyota Tacoma is ready to take on anything. Outfitted with the latest technology and the reliability only Toyota is known for. Now get 3.99% APR on a Tacoma. Unmatched, unstoppable. Toyota, let's go places.
The first step to controlling any pest is a positive identification. Different ants may require different treatments. Sometimes termites are mistaken for ants, and that can be a costly mistake. You need a specialist to know the difference. By conducting a thorough inspection, an appropriate treatment plan can be recommended.
The Proactive Pest Plan from Active Pest Solutions solved our ant problem and has protected our family year-round.
Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
The new upscale OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro is the place to go for fresh, hand-selected ingredients used to create the most delicious Asian delicacies. Come dine in, have a drink, and let our skilled chefs prepare your authentic Thai, Chinese, and Japanese dishes. At OC Chopsticks, we take what was good and make it better. Sushi rolls, noodle soups, General Tso's chicken, you see where we're going. Anything made fresh is better. Serving lunch and dinner daily, located at the Ocean City outlets. OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro. We stay fresh.
Coming up on 512 on this Monday morning. Make sure you grab the umbrella out the door. It's dark out there. Still seeing some clouds, though, on our Tyndall's camera. Maybe a few showers west of Laurel. Certainly moving into northwest Sussex County right now near Seaford, Bridgeville, Greenwood. Even heavier showers just across the state line into eastern parts of Maryland. So we are seeing these showers moving in, not seeing any thunder, or at least hearing it, or seeing any lightning. There's one batch there. There's also a few more showers farther back to the west. So look at these temperatures to start the day. Into the 60s. Oh boy, it's so nice to get a break from that heat wave. Here's your drive cast. Scattered showers this morning. Watch out for some puddles out there and some showers and storms possible into the afternoon with temperatures in the 80s.
An interesting twist in the career of country music star and Milton native Jimmy Allen. Last week, the embattled entertainer announced that he plans on doing a comedy tour in the fall. Allen announced a 3-night stand-up tour titled I Said What I Said. And this comedy tour follows 2 sold-out shows in Dewey Beach. His first performances since Allen was embroiled in 2 lawsuits involving sexual assault allegations and his countersuit against the 2 women making those claims. Again, Allen says that the tour will take place in October. Specific dates and venues yet to be announced, but Allen says the tickets will be by invite only. In September, Allen plans on performing at least 2 nights at the Bottle and Cork in Dewey Beach. This morning, Ocean City police are investigating an assault that they say occurred earlier in the month. Police are announcing this about the assault that happened on July 15th. It was around 2 a.m. It happened in the area of Dolphin Street and Philadelphia Avenue. Several people were involved, and the police department there is asking to report anything you may know in regards to this situation by calling the department. That number is on your screen. Could cost you more at the store, as it's about to cost businesses more to get goods by truck. The Biden administration proposing increases to fuel efficiency standards. The Department of Transportation's new rules would increase efficiency by 2% per year for cars and 4% for light trucks. That resulted in most vehicles getting around 43 miles per gallon by 2032. Earlier this year, the Environmental Protection Agency proposed dramatically increasing the number of electric vehicles on the road. The Department of Transportation's proposed fuel efficiency standards are seen by many as a way to help cut emissions if EVs don't become more prevalent. Gas prices are climbing. Biden administration officials say they're keeping a watchful eye. Senior White House officials say President Joe Biden's top advisors are briefing him regularly on the situation. AAA says the average price of gas rose 2 cents per gallon Friday to $3.73. That's the biggest one-day spike since June of last year. White House says heat and summer travel, along with the economy, have driven up demand for travel and energy use. Still ahead, the adoption special at the Brandywine Valley SPCA ends this week. The work being done to find a forever home.
We're seeing some showers moving into the western part of Delaware, but along the coast on our Gateway Subaru cam, beautiful conditions still at the beach with clear skies. But even there, some clouds and showers. We do have a cooler week on the way with some rain and storm chances. I'll break it down on FutureCast coming up after the break on Coast TV News.
Hi, I'm Bill Whaley, inventor of the porch protection system. I want to talk a little bit about the extra space that can be created with the porch protection system. You can use that extra space for exercise equipment, pets, children, fireplaces. It's all marine grade materials. They're really easy to roll up and down. It also holds heat and air conditioning equally well. Start creating that extra space at your house today.
For more information about porch protection systems, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Did you know enjoying social activities can slow down age-related issues? The key benefits are stimulation of the mind, improvement in motor skills, building interpersonal relationships, increasing confidence and independence. Home Well Care Services LEAP program provides interactive activities that clients can enjoy twice a month at our Georgetown and Smyrna locations. Incorporating LEAP in your loved one's routine can create a sense of fulfillment and motivation. To learn more information about Home Well Care Services, visit DelmarvaExperts.com.
Need help giving a gift? Make your loved ones feel special. Celebrate their birthday. Congratulate a colleague's achievement by sending them a shout-out through Delmarva Life occasions, all for free on delmarvalife.com. Upload a picture with a message about the special celebration. Delmarva Life Occasions is brought to you free by Island Creamery, found in Chincoteague, Salisbury, and Berlin.
BMW iX is electricity in its ultimate form. An elegant trailblazer that's equal parts power and intelligence. With impeccable interior details, a range of up to 324 miles, and a panoramic moonroof for every shade of luxury. It's 100% electric and 100% BMW. BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine.
Go electric, go BMW at IG Burton BMW in Milford.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on WRDE.
5:17 on this Monday morning. Live look with our Hershey Exteriors camera in Ocean City. Pretty calm on the water right now. And while on Saturday, it might have been hot, but I am telling you, it was a great day for riding the waves. Some of the best this summer for me. And now we have a more comfortable feel heading into August.
Yeah, and that transition from that hot, steamy weather to the cool weather, Matt, was certainly bumpy with the tornado warning we had. No reports of damage in that strong cold front that came through. But now things have calmed down. It is cooler out there. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. Get your camera on and hold it up to the QR code, and it'll get you to the Coast TV weather app. And you can see on interactive radar, we do have some showers out there, and they continue to move in. And maybe around Seaford, you're seeing some showers up Greenwood, up US 13 up to Harrington, Federalsburg, a heavier shower for you. And we are seeing some of those heavier showers around Easton, back towards East New Market right now. Heavier rain there, and maybe a sprinkle around Quantico right now. And we're continuing to watch these showers move out of the D.C. area over Chesapeake Bay and on to Delmarva. Not seeing any lightning with them, and they are tending to weaken a little bit. But watch for the showers there. And there are a few more across areas of Northern Virginia. Now, look at our 5-day temperature trend. Last week it was 90s. Look at this. We're below average. The average high is 87, so we're going to alternate between 83 and 84 basically all week long. So that is going to be gorgeous. And it feels like temperatures are in the 60s right now, and we're seeing the winds light coming out of the west. And here's FutureCast at 7 o'clock. We have a few showers coming on through, and even by 10:30, still a few showers around Rehoboth back through Dewey Beach, and cooler temperatures into the 70s. And we'll continue those on and off showers throughout the day. And then by the afternoon with the heating, maybe a thunderstorm out there as well, with temperatures in the 70s and lower 80s. Then we clear it out through this evening, and overnight it's going to be pleasant. Look at this low into the 60s in the morning, and then by your Tuesday, we're looking at nice conditions with low to to mid 80s inland and then 70s along the coast with lower humidity. As far as rainfall amounts, about a 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, but you see this higher amount in Longnet because any one location could get under a heavier shower or thunderstorm later today. As our winds are pretty much variable as we go through time and then eventually shifting to the north on Tuesday and northeast, bringing in some cooler air. So on the Muggy meter, you can see that we have, well, comfortable conditions. Dew points into the 50s Tuesday, Wednesday, and into a part of Thursday. And then it starts getting, well, more humid after that. Eventually, it will get kind of warm and humid. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Some of those showers today, 83. And once again, we alternate between 83 and 84 all week. Maybe more storms by Thursday. A better chance of rain Friday. Right now, the weekend looking good. Mid to upper 80s and dry. Robert Tarpley is our umbrella winner today from Bridgeville. Congratulations to Robert on his brand new umbrella, courtesy of Paul Davis and Coast TV.
All right, thanks, Bob. A reminder you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our family of radio stations. Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 FM on 93.5 The Beach and on Big 107.7. The Brandywine Valley SPCA wants their Barbies and Kens to find their dream houses with a promotion that ends tomorrow, August 1st. There are waived adoption fees for certain pets. This applies to cats 6 months and older and dogs who are at least 1 year old and 40 pounds or more. There's no better time than the present to bring a furry friend home, and shelter manager Gina Anderson explains why the summer is an even better time.
Summer is a really great time to adopt because usually people spend a little bit more time at home, gives the animals more time with the people to adjust, and the families just more time to spend with their pet before they get back to a busy work day.
And again, this promotion is running until August the 1st. That's tomorrow and applies to all Brandywine Valley SPCA locations. Southern Delaware Tourism has a new campaign targeted at getting visitors to plan ahead for the fall. The goal is to get people to extend their typical weekend trips to see all the arts festivals and to take advantage of historical tours. It's called Arts Around Our Towns and Fall for History, and it runs September, October, and November. After the break, Denrec hosting a program to teach kids about fishing, how you can get your little ones to participate. Don't go anywhere on Coast TV News today.
Welcome the new season with a deep cleaning by Stanley Steamer. Our certified technicians will renew your carpets, air ducts, upholstery, tile floors, and more, clearing away the dust and debris. We clean using powerful proprietary equipment and family-safe cleaning solutions to leave your space looking and feeling fresh. Call or go online to schedule your professional cleaning with Stanley Steamer today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
The WRDE Coast TV News app. Coverage you can count on.
For surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields offering the best of Delmarva, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, Porch Protection Systems, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Delmarva K9, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Atlantic Tactical Firearms Trainers, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Delmarva experts, local experts, right when you need them.
At the Preston Automotive Group, we believe a coach can have an important impact on their players' lives. And that's why we teamed up with DSN to present the Coach Who Makes a Difference Award.
Coach in your community, Preston Automotive here will donate $500 to that community.
At the end of this year, we will choose 3 of these coaches and award their programs with additional donation.
If you want to nominate your coach, just go to DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com and click on the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network and the Preston Automotive Group. together highlighting coaches who make a difference in our community.
Life in the Bay. Young anglers can soon learn more about aquatic life and fishing in the Delaware Bay. It's because DNRAC plans to hold a program at its Aquatic Resources Education Center. The agency says children 6 and older and adults will have the chance to see firsthand how to catch aquatic life along the shoreline. The program starts Wednesday, August 9th, with a link to register on our website. Got something here for artists. The Delaware Division of the Arts has opened up applications for a pair of grants. One of the grants is for an individual artist fellowship. The awards are $5,000 for emerging artists, $8,000 for established, and $12,000 for masters. The deadline for this grant is August 1st, so it's coming right up. There's also an opportunity grant that awards money on a quarterly basis, covering material costs up to $1,000, and the next deadline for that grant is October 1st. You do need to be a Delaware resident, be at least 18. You cannot be enrolled in a degree granting program. Got more sun, likely some fun today, Bob, as we bring back First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey if you're planning a trip to the beach today.
Yep, and we will see some clouds as well, and even a few showers, and possibly a thunderstorm this afternoon. You can see Ocean City and Fenwick Island on and off showers through noon. Maybe a thunderstorm this afternoon, but look at the temperatures, only into the 70s throughout the day. Rip current threat is low. UV index is medium to high. Waves are pretty flat, around 1 to 2 feet. Lewis, you're only in the upper 70s, on and off showers, and 70s on into Rehoboth Beach. We've got some pleasant temperatures on the way. Still a chance of a few showers or storms this week. I'll have more in your forecast coming up.
This morning, the President and First Lady spending the week in Rehoboth Beach. Now, the stay gave insight to the upcoming presidential race. And then as electric vehicles become more popular, repair shops are struggling with the influx. What Mechanics says about the need for repairs. CoastTV News Today. We'll be right back.
Purchasing diamond jewelry or any jewelry, remember Robinsons, where we sell only earth-grown diamonds, not the fake lab-created whose values have dropped. Robinsons Jewelers can design or repair any jewelry, as Robinsons is the largest jewelry store on Delmarva with 8 jewelers on staff. Although we are known for being coin and clock experts, we want you to know we are the expert jewelers of Delmarva. Chain repairs to ring sizings to custom-made engagement rings, Robinsons is your jewelry expert.
To learn more about Robinson's family of business, the coin and jewelry experts, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Join us for a night under the stars with your favorite stars. Experience the arts at Freeman Arts Pavilion, including live music, dance, and more. Our 2023 season features performances by musical legends, tribute acts, local artists, and so much more. Bring your friends, family, and neighbors for a summer you won't forget. Visit us at freemanarts.org to learn more.
Calling all local businesses. This fall, it's time to shine at Draper Media's Shore Living Expo, a free event for visitors. Join us Saturday, September 30th at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center, presented by Spicer Brothers and Pohanka of Salisbury. Extend your reach, showcase your products, and build relationships that matter. The Shore Living Expo, where you can shine as we celebrate health, wealth, and home. Sign up to be a vendor today. Visit WBOCevents.com.
Get in gear with Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
It's Free Truck Fridays, your ticket to a new 2023 Ford Ranger thanks to Pohanka Ford of Salisbury. Stay tuned to Big D and Bubba all week as they reveal the Free Truck Friday song.
Then listen to April and me to play the song. Be caller 10 and you might be parking a new 2023 Ford Ranger in your driveway.
Drive over to coastcountry.com for all the details.
Coast Country's Free Truck Fridays with Pohanka Ford of Salisbury,
where your drive to work
could upgrade your ride home.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News Today. Your morning news starts right now.
It's July 31st, 2023. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick, and it is 5:29 a.m. on this Monday morning. Final day of July, August knocking on the door. And First Alert meteorologist Bob Try, he joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Where is summer going? Turning the page on July, just about August, and temperatures are cooling off. Now, we've also got some showers building in, moving into Sussex County, a heavier shower west of Bridgeville, so grab the umbrella out the door. Seaford, you could be seeing a shower, as well as Sharpton, Eastern Shore of Maryland, also seeing some showers back through Cambridge and Hubbard and Linkwood. And it looks like a heavier line of showers near Copeland and Nanacoke, and those continue to move to the east. But the trend is for these to weaken a little bit as they move to the east, but we're still looking at one batch of showers there. Also, more activity a little bit farther back to the west. There is a little disturbance in the atmosphere, and that's where we're seeing the showers. Look at the cooler 60s this morning. This is a nice change of pace, and we'll see those cooler conditions with the clouds and a few of those hit and miss showers throughout the morning, really much of the day. And the showers and clouds will keep our temperatures a little cooler this afternoon, 70s and lower 80s. I'm sure not too many complaints, even some lower 70s along the beaches, and maybe a stronger thunderstorm into the afternoon. Then that activity starts to get out of here. But watch for the rain and some afternoon storms and temperatures into the 80s. A much more pleasant week is on the way temperature-wise. I'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Bob. Now, we've done previous reporting on an increase of electric vehicle charging stations across Sussex County. Infrastructure put in place to help growing numbers of EV drivers. Yet today, we're going to tell you about an area that hasn't quite caught up with the increasing number of EVs, and that is auto repair shops. Coast TV News reporter Heidi Kirk is in our newsroom, and Heidi, mechanics say EV maintenance is not easy to find.
Matt, not easy is actually an understatement. I spoke with one Tesla owner here in Sussex County who had to ship his Tesla all the way to North Carolina to just get some routine maintenance. And that's how it is all across Sussex County. I actually spent a lot of time on the phone on Friday with different auto repair shops here in the county, and I found only one that would do EV repairs. That is Meineke, one of few shops in the county that can change EV tires and check brakes, but overall that's still pretty routine. And they say their knowledge stops there. Most mechanics aren't trained yet in how to service the cars, and shops that do service them are far away and booked for months. Local mechanics I spoke with say they're trying to stay up to date with the best practices.
It advances every day, and let's say you go learn this, and a couple months from now you're going to have a totally different update, and then you have to go learn that. So it's an ongoing thing you got to do to be able to make sure you keep everybody safe and give them a good product that you offer.
Now, he did tell me that, of course, Teslas don't actually need a whole lot of maintenance. It's just some of those routine checks, but even then it can be hard to get that service. Back to you.
Now, Heidi, this is an issue that isn't without a solution. However, education about EVs are improving daily.
Matt, this is really interesting. One developer that I spoke with at Ford in Georgetown said that he actually had just gotten back from a conference where this was the entire topic of conversation. They were discussing how to better serve their customers with EVs and how to make sure that all of their technicians are trained in the best practices. So it is evolving, and eventually there will be a solution here to those long-term problems. Back to you.
All right, Heidi Kirk, thank you for that. Well, new this morning, President Biden continuing to stay along our coast. Now, while heading to the beach in Rehoboth Beach on Sunday, the President and First Lady, they were welcomed with re-election chants. Supporters of President Biden could be heard chanting 4 more years, to which the President responded with a wave. After leaving the crowd, the Bidens made their way to the beach, where they were seen sitting side by side and reading under an umbrella. The Bidens arrived in Rehoboth Beach on July 28th. They're expected to return to the nation's capital on August 6th. It's been reported that a Mar-a-Lago employee who oversees the property's surveillance cameras received a target letter from federal prosecutors after former President Trump was indicted last month. Sources say Yuscil Tavares met with investigators after Trump's indictment. Well, it's unclear whether Tavares is cooperating with prosecutors. CNN says they have learned some of the new allegations against Trump that were included in a superseding indictment filed last week were based at least in part on information Tavares provided to prosecutors when he met with them. Tavares is not currently facing charges in the classified documents case, despite receiving that target letter. Meantime, Trump continues to deny any wrongdoing. Details have been announced for upcoming funeral services for local business and community leader Terry McGee. He was the owner of McGee Motors in Georgetown and known for participating and helping on many boards and committees throughout Sussex County. His wife, Vanessa McGee, took to Facebook sharing how there are no words to express her sadness about that and gave details about the funeral service that's upcoming. She said the funeral will be this Wednesday, August 2nd. It will be at Sussex Central High School, a place she says McGee dearly loved. Visitation is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. with a service afterwards, and then a reception will be held after that. That will take place at Mulligan's Point. The European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service and the World Meteorological Association predicts that July 2023 will be the hottest month on record. And so far, it looks like August may keep the mercury higher than usual, too. John Lawrence shows us how the heat has been impacting people across the country.
July ends Monday night, but the extreme heat the month brought for much of the U.S. isn't fading away with the turn of a calendar page.
I'm trying to find some cool air, and when it comes, it's like, yay, it's here. But my God, it's only for a minute.
Hot weather in the summertime isn't out of the ordinary, but the past couple of weeks have had record-setting temperatures in numerous cities. For example, on Saturday, Phoenix saw thermometers rise above 110 degrees for the 30th straight day.
Summer is always a tough period for us. This summer has broken records, and it's been particularly difficult for those who are most vulnerable.
Heat alerts are in effect for more than 70 million people in more than 10 states, from Texas to Florida, according to the Weather Prediction Center.
If you're not used to the heat and stuff like this, I would suggest you don't necessarily come out and experience it because it is a lot.
The Weather Prediction Center forecasts the Southern Plains, Lower Mississippi Valley, and Southeast could see heat indices rise above 105 degrees this week.
Once you've been living in Atlanta for a long time, you kind of just know how to handle it. You know how to embrace it a little bit. Like, you're going to sweat, you're going to be a little bit uncomfortable, and that's just part of living here.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention reminds people to stay indoors when possible and to drink plenty of fluids during the heat waves. Well, more to come this morning on CoastTV News Today. In our next half hour, Georgetown hosting their night out tomorrow. The goal of these events across Sussex County. Also bashing of the Bronx Bombers, the big inning in Baltimore to get a series win for the Orioles. And Twitter reactivates Kanye West's account. There's conditions that come with this as he makes his return to the social media platform. Stay with us on CoastTV News Today.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, sail into fun with the Rehoboth Bay Sailing Association. Delight your taste buds at Primo Hoagies in Ocean City. And get inspired by the X Squad Summer of Champions. Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
Coast Country and Spicer Brothers have teamed up to help out our friends and neighbors in need and to support the causes that better the lives of all who live on Delmarva. If you know of a family in need or a charitable cause that could use some help, go to coastcountry.com and fill out the form today. Each month, we'll select a special event to feature and attend with a live remote broadcast. Coast Country Cares, built by Spicer Brothers Construction. Learn more at coastcountry.com.
This is MJ Laughlin with IG Burton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Melford, Smyrna, Newark, and Berlin. It's the summer sales spectacular happening at all IG Burton locations. Save thousands on all Ram 1500 trucks, perfect for all your summer adventures, including the 2023 Jeep Wrangler 4xe. Just $439 per month for 36 months with only $1,000 down. We also have low APR financing on most models in stock, including the rugged Jeep Wrangler and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Middays with me, April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through your workday.
She can play your favorite song.
She can help you find your furry friend.
The easiest way to get through your workday is with April.
She really makes you feel special.
Hey friends, hang out with me weekdays here on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 each day from 10 to 3.
We're seeing clouds increasing along the coast this morning. Our DryTech cam showing that right now in Ocean City, 69. And farther west, we're seeing showers building and around Seaford. A little bit north of you near Bridgeville, seeing some heavier showers there. And then even some heavier showers about to move into southwest parts of Delaware from Sharptown towards Henry's Crossing. And it looks like a heavier line of showers, maybe a little thunder in there down towards Nanticoke and heading towards Salisbury. This is one batch of showers moving through. I think we could get a little break and then more showers, maybe a storm into this afternoon, but a pleasant start temperature-wise into the 60s. So make sure you have the umbrella. Rain boots, not a bad idea. We might have some puddles, also the raincoat. Wear the light-colored clothing. It's still pretty warm out there, and I think we'll see some sun too. So sunglasses and sunscreen, a good thing to have as well.
Well, you may have been waiting for this one. Kanye West is back on social media. X, formerly known as Twitter, has reactivated the rapper's account, but with conditions. West won't be able to make money off his account, and no ads will appear next to his posts. Ex-owner Elon Musk suspended West's account last December after West posted an image of a swastika inside a Star of David. He made other controversial and anti-Semitic tweets before the company suspended him. Fun times in Crabtown. This season, Oriole fans have waited nearly a decade for this season that continues to provide thrills. Last night at the Yards, the Birds and the Yankees in the rubber game of a 3-game set. Mr. Splash, one of Bob's guys, cooling fans off on a pleasant Sunday night. Orioles jump out in front in the first. It's 1-0 when Ryan O'Hearn goes the other way. Gunnar Henderson scores, as will Anthony Santander. 3-0 Orioles. We still got more from the first. How about Adam Frazier? And up goes Frazier. 3-run Jack City to right. And it is more Splash time. All Orioles Sunday night. O'Hearn in the fourth, base hit. This drives home Henderson. The offense comes alive for the O's as they maintain a 1.5-game lead in the American League East with the win. In Pittsburgh, Andrew Vasquez gave up a 2-run homer in the 10th to Josh Palacios as the Phillies dropped 2 out of 3 to the Pirates. No extra base hits for the Nationals in their loss to the Mets. No extra base hits also for the Shorebirds in their loss at Kannapolis. Rough road trip. That ends with a 5th straight loss for the Birds. NASCAR running in the Commonwealth of Virginia. In Richmond, early stage 3, Chris Buescher makes the pass of Martin Truex Jr. for the lead. It is Buescher getting his first win of the season, 3rd of his career. More importantly, this guarantees him a spot in the playoffs with now just 4 races remaining in NASCAR's regular season. The writers and actors strikes against the studios and streaming services are causing many people in Hollywood to make tough decisions, even A-listers. David Daniel has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
It did take me back.
Viola Davis has stepped back from starring in and producing G20. The action thriller is one of many independent films to receive a waiver from SAG-AFTRA to start production despite the union's ongoing strike. In a statement to Deadline, the Oscar winner said, "I do not feel that it would be appropriate for this production to move forward during the strike. I stand in solidarity with actors, SAG-AFTRA, and the WGA."
What if we opened the door but we didn't shut it?
People are talking about Talk to Me. The supernatural horror film opened over the weekend with an estimated $10 million, more than twice what it cost to make. It's the biggest debut in 5 years for distributor A24, which won a bidding war for the rights at the Sundance Film Festival.
Whoa, this is amazing.
That's something terrible.
I mean, it's doing like one thing here and another thing here, and they're both totally different things, but they're both so good.
Season 2 of Good Omens features the return of John Hamm as Archangel Gabriel, who shows up having lost his memory and his clothes.
John Hamm is a stone-cold genius at comedy, so then you're like, throw something at him and take all his clothes off and he'll deliver. Yes. You know?
Oh! What? Now it's doing something down here.
Good Omens Season 2 is now streaming on Prime Video. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Still to come, Georgetown Night Out. It's happening tomorrow. What the community can expect from the event aimed to build relationships with first responders.
We're seeing clouds increasing on our Royal Plus cam in Ocean City and showers farther to the west. We'll see those showers, maybe a rumble of thunder as we go through the day. We have a cooler week ahead with no 90s. Yay, and a few rain chances too. I'll have an update after the break on Coast TV News.
Did you know after the fourth missed mortgage payment, pre-foreclosure starts and you're headed to auction? This will ruin your credit and make it hard to buy or even rent in the future. To stop the foreclosure, look into a loan modification, file bankruptcy, or call a professional home buyer. You don't have to lose your home, but you do have to act fast. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
This season, add more curb appeal at Johnson Seed and Feed. Browse through our nursery area where we have a great selection of plants, shrubs, tropicals, and flowers that will bring your yard to life. Whether you have a flourishing green thumb or just a beginner, roll up your sleeves and visit our new Done Planting Bar. Choose your decorative pot to add vibrant flowers or lush green plants to make your custom arrangement. Let your masterpiece bloom by creating a botanical paradise for your yard at Johnson Seed and Feed.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, WRDE, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
5:46 on this Monday morning. Just a nice view there of Ocean City with our Gateway Subaru camera. All's kind of calm on the beach right now. I don't really see anybody out there trying to catch that early morning sunrise. I guess it's coming up in a couple of minutes. And Bob, I noticed on your checklist that you had moments ago, you have both scenarios covered. You're factoring in rain and the sun for today.
I think so, because we're going to see both, I think, Matt. I think we're going to have times where we have showers and other times where we have some sunshine as well. And you were talking about the sunrise. Sunrise now is after 6 a.m. So getting later, days are getting shorter, and they're going to get cooler eventually. And they're getting cooler now already. We're getting a break from the 90s. Clouds and radar, you can see some rain moving into areas of Sussex County. Seaford seeing some showers for you. By the way, make sure you scan the QR code to download the Coast TV weather app. Seeing some heavier showers near Sharptown down towards Mardella Springs, about to move into the southwest corner of Delaware, and then also showers west of Quantico, and these showers could be affecting Salisbury in the next half hour or so. Nothing severe here. Haven't seen any lightning. This is one batch moving through, and we've got a few more clouds and showers farther back west of D.C., so we'll be looking at that through the day. But look at this, average high 87, and look at the highs the next 5 days, alternating between 83 and 84. So that is a welcome change to what we had last week with that scorching heat. And temperatures are awesome. 61 in Selbyville, 63 Delmar, Georgetown 64, Milton at 65. And the winds are light right now. They'll be light all day, and we'll be in and out of the clouds and the showers as well. And we're looking at the clouds at 1 o'clock with temperatures only in the 70s, really, for a lot of us, cooler with the rain showers. And I think we will squeak into the 80s later today, and maybe an isolated thunderstorm as we go into the afternoon. Then we clear it out tonight, and another cool morning, 60s along the inland area, 70s along the coast. And tomorrow it's going to be a nicer day. Lots of sunshine, lower humidity, lower 80s inland, and 70s along the coast. Now, as far as the rain today, maybe a few hundredths to a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch of rain. But if you get under a heavier shower or thunderstorm into the afternoon. We could be looking at, well, maybe at least an inch of rain, but that will be very isolated. Winds are variable as we go through today and into tonight, and then Tuesday they shift out of the north, so we'll get another shot of some cooler air and lower humidity. That sounds nice, right? And then Wednesday we continue with that easterly wind, so we're going to start to see the humidity levels come down into the comfy range Tuesday into Wednesday. That'll be nice, but then it's back by the end of the week into the weekend, adding a little more humidity at that time. Your Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 83 today. Watch out for the showers and storms. We dry it out Tuesday and Wednesday with low to mid 80s. An isolated storm Thursday, 84. A better chance of storms on Friday, 83. And the weekend, a little muggier, a little warmer with temperatures into the mid to upper 80s, mostly sunny Saturday. A few more clouds on Sunday.
All right, thank you, Bob. The procession of National Night Out events continues this week in Georgetown. The town is hosting their event on Tuesday, August 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. And National Night Out events offer the community a chance to meet and interact with police and local first responders in their area. The Georgetown event will be held at the Richard Allen School. After the break, living a healthier life may be as easy as changing the way you sleep. What easy sleep habits you can do in order to live healthier. Coast TV News Today is back after this.
Can they be the first father-son duo in Vegas? You see this? He's got that fountain of youth. What could be ninja history in the making? Wow!
American Ninja Warrior, tonight on NBC.
Society said I would never amount to anything. But when you choose to climb that huge mountain, overcome the obstacles put in your way, you will reach the top. And I made it here to America's Got Talent to show the world that anything is possible.
Don't let the time it takes to keep your maintenance schedule up to date compromise your safety. Avoid costly repairs, depreciated value, and potential safety issues. Choose a Buchanan Subaru service expert. Even if it's just a simple oil change, our service loaners keep you from being stuck in a dealership. An expert will pick up your vehicle from your house, leave you a new Subaru to drive, and return your vehicle when it's complete.
For more information from the experts at Buchanan Subaru, go to delmarvaexperts.com.
Mark your calendars. The second annual OC Adventure Fest is set for September 22nd to the 24th. National music acts like Don McLean and Lee Greenwood, hunting, fishing, gun show, canine working dog exhibition, and more. There will be something for everyone. Come join the fun. For more information and to purchase your tickets now, go to ocadventurefest.com.
Hi, I'm Leah.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Maya.
Welcome to Coast Life.
Coast Life, weekdays at 4 on WRDE Coast TV.
Performing out of space?
Yes, next July.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can't change these plans.
We're stealing in the sun next summer. Heist of a lifetime.
The Olympics.
Come on, you in?
Roman Reigns will defend his title against anyone, anytime. Except next July.
The CDC recommends adults should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per day. I know that could be challenging. Now, new research from the American College of Cardiology tells us why. Marty Salt has some simple sleep habits you can adopt to lengthen your life.
America has a growing sleep problem.
By 2018, a third of Americans slept lesser. And I guess now it's half of the people don't sleep enough.
Now, the American College of Cardiology says poor sleep habits can shorten your life by as much as 5 years. Researchers found those who had healthy sleep habits were 21% less likely to die from heart disease, 19% less likely to die from cancer, and 30% less likely to die for any reason. So how can you sleep more to live longer? First, get enough sleep.
We have a prescription for 7 hours.
Not getting enough sleep not only increases your risk for health conditions like heart disease and diabetes, but it can also put you at greater risk of being in a car accident by 33%. Experts also found taking prescribed sleep medications increased your risk for cancer by 35%. And a Canadian study says instead of sleeping pills, try cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to fall asleep 9 to 30 minutes sooner. Healthy habits can
ensure that you're getting a good quality sleep and are at low risk for health problems.
helping you live longer. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
And the study from the American College of Cardiology also found that healthy sleep habits affected men more than women. Men who adopted all 5 healthy sleep habits had their life expectancy expanded by 5 years as opposed to 2.5 years for women. Well, it's 5:54 on this Monday morning. Time to check in with our Coastal Pet of the Day. It's brought to us by Maggie's Pet Boutique, and today's Coastal Pets are these 2 passenger princesses. On your screen, on the right is Cammie, and then there's Xena, and they're from Milton. They love riding around in their dad Gary's truck, and we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos. Tell us what makes them so special. Take a look at our screen for the details. Email us at content@wrde.com. Then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature. And if you did this yesterday, then you would have already met Cammie and Xena. Every Sunday, you can check out our Facebook page to see all the pets we feature for the upcoming week. Well, it's 5:56, or we're approaching 5:56 on this Monday morning. We're going to go back to our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, for a check of our forecast. Bob, you're tracking some rain.
We are tracking some rain, hit and miss showers out there for sure, Matt, so make sure you grab the umbrella out the door. And along the coast, you're saying, well, what rain? We're seeing blue skies here. Well, eventually you will see some showers as well. So some rain this morning, temperatures in the 60s. Then I think we'll see the sun come out from time to time throughout the morning. And then with the heating of the day, as we warm into the 80s this afternoon, we will see a few isolated thunderstorms, nothing to the degree like we saw over the weekend. And look at our gorgeous Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Not a 90-degree temperature to be had. We have 83 to 84 basically all week long. Some showers today. We get a break Tuesday and Wednesday. But look at that low Wednesday morning. How refreshing is that? 60 degrees, maybe 50s in some places. A few storms on Thursday, a better chance of storms on Friday. Right now, the weekend looking good, mid to upper 80s, and then maybe more showers Monday of next week. But temperatures right where they should be, into the upper 80s.
All right, thanks, Bob. Coming up in our next hour, more from the McGrath investigation. What investigators there have learned about how the fugitive and former Governor Larry Hogan, chief of staff, died.
EVs gaining popularity, why mechanics say that maintenance can be hard to come by.